In this video, we're going to cover the branch portal experience in ServiceNow. This is where your branch team members can come for a single one-stop shop for making requests on behalf of themselves, the branch, or the customer. Everything you're looking at is configurable. You can have a drag and drop designer to be able to make it so you can make this look exactly how you want it to, surfacing what's important to your business. As Alex Bossman here, I have visibility into some of the recommended common requests, quick links into the Federal Reserve, the core banking system, which in this case is Fiserv Signature, or my business customers. I can see trending topics that may be important, any relevant news, and I can navigate between things using this full service menu. When I'm making requests on behalf of my customers, I can go in and see different options and catalogs for deposit, card, loan, and treasury operations. When I'm making requests on behalf of myself, I may be asking for a new laptop or network settings or developer services, and I can make all of those requests from here as well. And finally, on behalf of my branch, I may have noticed that something was broken in the branch location. I can request a technician or see any assets directly from this menu as well. So making a request from this portal is really easy. We're going to act like a customer just walked in the door and let us know that they had made a deposit last month that didn't have the promotional interest rate applied to their deposit. So what we're able to do is search up this client directly with this client's search configuration. We can search between the account numbers, client name, unique identifiers, and query a core system. As you can see, this is being sourced directly from Fiserv. I have a single client with a single account number that's showing up, a unique identifier, the principal, the standard interest rate, and who that client is as well. As I select, this is actually going to populate all of the fields that are relevant to that search. So it's pulled in my name, the client name, the account number, the banking center or branch that we're at, and we can then go forward with our request. So from here, we can actually put in the start date of when that promotional rate should have occurred. Let's say it was March 1st. And let's say the end date of that promotional rate should have been the 31st. This standard interest rate field is the current interest rate that has been applied to that account. And we can put in the new interest rate that should be applied for this period of time. So let's say that promotional interest rate was 4.35%. Everything in ServiceNow is configurable and can change as this process goes on. So for example, if the moment we select this product category, if we selected a different product category, it could have a totally different workflow that kicks off as a result of it. As we click Next, we start to see some of the power of the ServiceNow platform running in real time. So what are we looking at? I first of all want to call out, we most likely wouldn't expose this to a branch rep, but we wanted to show some of the power of the platform with some of the automation and math that the platform can do. So we can see that this is actually daily compounding that interest rate across that month's period and calculating some key metrics. So first of all, it finds the principal from the core banking system on the day of that deposit on March 1st. It applies this interest rate, the new interest rate that we just selected, and calculates the correct amount of interest that should have been earned on that day. It also looks and calculates the incorrect interest earned based on the interest rate that was currently applied to the account. And then it calculates the difference. It then pulls the correct interest rate into the principal of day 2, runs it through that same process, calculating the actual correct interest earned day over day, daily compounding it. As we scroll to the bottom, what we would expose to the person who's making that request is the actual total amount of interest earned and what the difference between those two numbers are, therefore the total new money. The idea with ServiceNow is we don't want to have situations where people are having to input numbers in with their own two hands. We want automation handling as much as possible. I also wanted to show it's very possible to pull any other information from core banking within a specific workflow. So here are a few more metrics that we can pull directly from that core banking system. And finally, we have to submit a justification. We'll say this was a bank error, and we'll submit. Now that we've made this request, we can see some key information and be able to get real-time updates about the state of the request. Any messages or updates that come from the banking and deposit operations side of the house will come directly here, but also as the branch representative, we could have notifications sent to our Slack, our Teams, or even text message. We may be asked to add attachments. We can add attachments directly after the fact to be able to help that banking operations team solve this request. We can also see our request details, all the information that we submitted, and even those interest calculations after the fact as well being shown in this viewer. In the next video, we're going to dive into actually handling this request as the banking operations team. Hopefully this answers some of your questions about what the branch portal could look like and what this method of submission could look like in the ServiceNow platform. Thank you.